Hi, I'm Lorraine from the Diabetic Voice, and welcome back to the channel. It's so good to have you here with me today. In our community, one question comes up more than any other, and it's a big one, filled with so much hope and, let's be honest, a lot of confusion. That question is, can you really reverse diabetes? You see it in headlines, you hear it in stories. But what does it actually mean? Is it truly possible? Or is it just a myth that gets passed around, creating false hope? Today, we're going to tackle this head-on. We're going to dive deep into the science and the lived experiences behind this complex question. The answer isn't a simple yes or no, because diabetes isn't just one single condition. The path forward looks very different depending on the type you're living with. So we're going to break it down type by type, looking at what the research says and what it means for your real, everyday life. We'll cover type 2, prediabetes, and type 1, but we're also going to talk about a lesser-known, often misunderstood type called LADA, or latent autoimmune diabetes in adults. My goal is to give you clear, evidence-based information so you can feel empowered and informed no matter where you are on your journey. So let's get into it and uncover the truth together. So let's start with the one you hear the most about when it comes to reversal, type 2 diabetes. When people talk about reversing type 2, what they usually mean is achieving remission. Think of remission as a quiet phase, a time when your blood sugar levels return to a non-diabetic range, and you can manage them without the help of glucose-lowering medications. It's a powerful goal, and for many, it's an achievable one. But it's crucial to understand that remission doesn't mean the diabetes is cured or gone forever. It means it's being managed so effectively through lifestyle that it's no longer active. So how does one actually achieve this state of remission? The evidence points strongly to a few key strategies that work in harmony. The cornerstone for many is significant weight loss. We're not talking about just a few pounds here and there, but a meaningful reduction in body weight, often around 10 to 15 kilograms, or about 22 to 33 pounds. This isn't about appearance, it's about reducing the fat around your organs, like the liver and pancreas, which can help restore their proper function and improve your body's sensitivity to insulin. This is where the journey truly begins for so many. This weight loss is most effectively achieved through profound dietary changes. Many people find incredible success with low-carbohydrate or specific low-calorie eating plans that are designed to bring blood sugar down and promote weight loss. This isn't about a quick-fix diet, but a sustainable shift in how you nourish your body. Alongside nutrition, daily movement is non-negotiable. Consistent physical activity helps your muscles use glucose for energy, further improving insulin sensitivity. And we can't forget the mental side. Managing stress is vital, as high stress levels can raise blood sugar. All of this is underpinned by diligent blood sugar monitoring, which gives you the data to see what's working. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence we have is from the DIRECT trial, a landmark study conducted in the UK. This study was a game changer. It took individuals who had been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes within the last 6 years and put them on a structured, low-calorie diet plan. The results were astounding. Nearly half, 46% of the participants, achieved remission after 1 year. They did this primarily through diet and the resulting weight loss. This study proved that for many, especially those in the earlier stages of the condition, putting type 2 diabetes into remission is not just a dream, but a very real possibility. Now, let's talk about prediabetes. If you've received this diagnosis, I want you to hear this loud and clear. This is not a life sentence. In fact, it's the opposite. A prediabetes diagnosis is a powerful warning sign, yes, but it's also an incredible opportunity. It's your body's way of telling you that things are heading in a direction you don't want to go, but you have the chance to change course right now. It means your blood sugar levels are higher than normal, but not yet high enough to be classified as type 2 diabetes. This is the critical window where you have the most power to prevent the progression. The amazing news is that prediabetes is often entirely reversible. Many people who are diagnosed with prediabetes successfully bring their blood sugar levels back down into the normal range and never develop full-blown type 2 diabetes. The key is to take the diagnosis seriously and act on it with intention. The strategies for reversing prediabetes are very similar to those for putting type 2 into remission, but often the changes required are less drastic because you're catching it earlier. It's about building a foundation of healthy habits that will serve you for the rest of your life. The primary goal is often modest but impactful weight loss. Research from major studies like the Diabetes Prevention Program has shown that losing just 5 to 10% of your body weight can slash your risk of developing type 2 diabetes by over 50%. For someone who weighs 200 pounds, that's a loss of just 10 to 20 pounds. This is a very manageable and realistic goal for most people, and it can make a world of difference in how your body handles glucose. It's one of the most effective interventions you can make at this stage. This weight loss is achieved by focusing on two main pillars: what you eat and how you move. Shifting your diet to include more whole, unprocessed foods is essential. Think lean proteins, healthy fats, and lots of fiber from vegetables, fruits, and whole grains. These low glycemic foods help keep your blood sugar stable and avoid the sharp spikes that can lead to insulin resistance. Paired with this is consistent exercise. Aiming for about 150 minutes of moderate activity per week, like brisk walking, is the gold standard. It's about making these changes a consistent part of your lifestyle, not a temporary fix. This is your moment to take control. Now we need to shift gears and talk about type 1 diabetes. And this is where the conversation about reversal changes completely. It is absolutely critical to understand that type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune condition. This isn't about lifestyle choices or weight. It's a process where the body's own immune system mistakenly attacks and destroys the insulin-producing beta cells in the pancreas. Once these cells are gone, they're gone. The body loses its ability to produce insulin, a hormone that is essential for life. Because of its autoimmune nature, type 1 diabetes cannot be reversed, cured, or put into remission with our current medical technology. Anyone who tells you that you can reverse type 1 with a special diet, supplement, or herb is not only wrong, but they are also being incredibly dangerous. For someone with type 1, stopping insulin is not an option.